Hey there, and today we are going to cover the new feature, Find Context from Accounts. And generally, I will explain you what are the reasons behind developing this feature, how it can help you, why you should start using it ASAP. But I want to start with the three main outcomes that this feature will bring you. The first one, you will be able to find more relevant leads from relevant accounts. Secondly, you would be able to decrease costs on list building. And lastly, you would be able to fully automate list building process utilizing this feature plus Clay plus spreadsheets, like whatever toolkit you're using currently, you would be able to do that, which is great. So yeah, let's start with actually the reasons for developing this feature. As you know, there is a problem when you find in leads. You have to choose some of the sources available on the market. Some people are using Apollo, some are ZoomInfo fans. But in my understanding, and actually I believe that is the only right data source, LinkedIn Sales Navigator is actually the best source of leads. And all other tools, they're kind of just scraping information from there, and they don't have the up-to-date data, like because like every day your data is already outdated. So the best way to find leads, in my opinion, would be certainly utilizing Sales Navigator, right? So most of the people who are using that, who are working with Sales Navigator, they're just utilizing this lead search. Then they apply their filters, then they take the URL of search, then they go to the tool of their choice, and after that, they just import those leads. The problem with this approach is that you might find a lot of leads from irrelevant accounts that you don't want, don't need. And the best option would be to overcome this issue would be just going for the account search first, right? So you can go for the account search, then you can add all relevant accounts on a list. And then when you do the lead search, you would be using this account list, right? So you would be searching for accounts with certain job titles that work for certain companies. That's a great approach, but the problem is that if you do this with accounts, you have and you can only create these account lists manually. So you have just click, create it, add it to a list, add it to another list. So doing that whole manually, it's not really good. The other way that you have is paying extra for Sales Navigator Advanced. In that case, you would be able to upload a list of relevant accounts right away, and then you would be able to use it right there. But many companies, they're not using this Advanced Sales Navigator, or just don't have budget for that. So yeah, that's the initial problem. And what we're actually suggesting as a solution is a really simple feature. Now, when you start doing outreach, before you start, we suggest you to utilize your Sales Navigator and pull out accounts first. So instead of going for lead search right away, you're going for account search, applying all the filters, then you pull out the accounts, relevant accounts, right to get sales. After that, you would be able to export leads, export accounts from Get Sales as a CSV, as a webhook, pull them out, put them on a spreadsheet, put them to a Clay spreadsheet, right? You can, by the way, do it all automatically as well using API. But at the end, you would have a list of relevant accounts just in a matter of seconds. And then you can easily validate these accounts, right? Using GPT for spreadsheets, using Clay, GPT, like whatever your toolkit is. And after that, once you cleaned your database, once you clean the accounts, you just start in this Find Contacts from Accounts feature inside Get Sales. How it actually works. You choose the right companies, you click on Find Contacts, then you decide what would be the sender profile that would be used inside this search, like with Sales Navigator, with this circle. You decide how many contacts we will get from the search, right? Maximum number, for example, 3 or 5 or 10, whatever. You can define if you want to prioritize contacts with premium accounts. For duplicates that are already inside GetSales system, you can use them as well. They would be just moved to a list. And then you apply a set of filters. You can create multiple filters, right? One by one, GetSales will be applying your lead search filter right? And we will try to find this context. We will try to pull out 2 contexts, for example, in that case. If not available, like if there are no enough leads for this search, we can apply another search, another filter. And actually, this filter, what is this filter? It's just the copy of a real filter for lead search. So in my case, for example, we can take a look at this search. So it's just a search with some keywords, with some job titles, right? So that's it. So in my case, that's just job titles. In addition to this search, we will be applying the company name right here. So we will just put in one company, then another one, and one by one, we will be getting the contacts from relevant accounts only, right to get sales. So that's how you can streamline this process. You will get relevant contacts from these accounts. But anyway, there might be some contacts that work in for a couple of companies, because Sales Navigator search is really tricky. So, and at this point, another feature comes, and this feature is webhooks and new webhooks, new enrichment webhook. So once lead gets inside the system, once GetSales does enrichment, we actually can send you a webhook with this complete data about the lead, about the work experience, job titles, position, location, headline, everything that we have, primary language, and like actually pretty much everything, plus the date of real enrichment of this lead. And you can take this data, you can look up if this lead works and has currently, for this company, relevant company, has relevant job title. You can additionally, validate this lead, because sometimes Sales Navigator will show you irrelevant leads anyways. So you can additionally do that, validating leads, and then pushing them back to GetSales, right? So you can actually build an engine when GetSales does automatic search right inside Sales Navigator. We find your accounts, put them to GetSales, then we push it to your system to Clay, you validate account, you start find contacts from account search automatically, then we search for the contacts, then you get a webhook, you validate these contacts additionally, right, making sure that these leads are 100% fit for you, and then you push them back to GetSales or like to Smart Lead, any other tools that you like, and that's it. So like this engine, like I'm already using it, and I know many companies are using that, but the question is what kind of leads you are searching for and what tools you are using, because still I see many companies using Apollo, and they have around 5 to 10% of relevant leads without valid links, right? So yeah, and at the same moment, like when you use this Clay search for contacts from companies, it's a bit limited. You cannot find a lot of contacts from this search, and otherwise you have to use your credits to pull out data from Sales Navigator search, which is no good as well. So yeah, the answer would be GetSales, cutting your costs for additional scrapers, cutting your costs for advanced navigator, streamlining the process, bringing you more relevant contacts and companies, giving you a framework to validate accounts and leads as well, and actually generate this fully automated process of getting new leads for new hypotheses. Yeah, that's it. Hope that was helpful. And yeah, if you have any questions, if I missed something, just drop a comment and we will adjust it. Thanks a lot. Ciao, ciao.